let's redesign this guest bedroom. So this person said, hi, this is my office guest room. I don't like how boring it is, and I want to maximize the space for both of its purposes and feel cozy, calm, and welcoming. This is her little office area in the room. It's reading pretty flat. There's not a lot going on. There's no color. There's no rug. There's a lot of missing elements that we can kind of incorporate to really make it feel and look cozy. Let's start with the layout. I do think the bed should stay there. I think that's the most ideal spot in this space. And same with the office space. I think that we can just reconfigure it a little bit to make it a little bit more functional. I mean, you could get a Murphy bed for this space, but I don't think that you need one. I think that we can totally work with the bed as it is. I like using contained spaces like this, like bedrooms and offices, to really have fun with some color. Everything is just reading very flat. The walls are light, the floor is light, the ceiling's light. It's just very plain. So let's have a little bit of fun with this. Now, hear me out. I think that you should go like a deep navy on all the walls, including the ceiling. This is not the best picture of this, but I would also add curtains on the entire wall of where the windows are. So it just looks like one big window, but I just think that it will add a lot of coziness and texture to the space that it desperately needs. Now for the bed, why don't we have some fun with like a pop of color? You could do like a deep like maroon or like a plum color. Honestly, you could do anything for this, but I think it would be cool to do a pop of color with a pattern. And then girl, you need a rug. This room needs a rug. Now it looks like in the photo, there wasn't much space for nightstands on either side of the bed. So what I would do is floating nightstands, and I found these really cute wood ones. And you could do 2 sconces or 2 small lamps, but I like to mix it up. Maybe one side has a lamp, one side has a sconce. There's so many cool sconces, so you could really have fun with this. And then for the wall, we want to go big with the artwork. We don't want little dinky-doo frame prints on the wall. Find a really cool piece of art, go to a thrift store or go on Etsy or find like your local artist and get a print and frame it in a really nice wood frame. The next 2 things we're going to do is we're going to add a really cool pendant and something on this left side of the wall by the closet. I figured we could do some type of bookshelf or some type of floating shelf there where you could put books. Now I want to show you where we started, and this is the potential of this space. Again, with the before and the after.